Hi there, it's Kevin with Roguedeckbuilder.com here with match number 1 with, I don't know what we'll call this deck. I've been thinking maybe Lookout, Here Comes the Hell Rider, or Hell's Lookout would be a kind of cool name for it. So anyway, it's just the Hell Rider with Tandem Lookout as the combination. I think this is an okay hand. I'm not going to mull it. It has action with the Hell Rider and the Ash Zealot, so I'm going to keep it. And we can lead off just with a Is It Guildgate first turn, and then a mountain, and then every other one of our lands in our hand can come into play untapped. So we're going against a white deck, no first turn play. There's a Steam Vents, that's an okay card as well, but we can just put this Is It Guildgate into play tap, and we'll be fine. I do like playing Is It Guildgates in here because we do not have a first turn play, and a lot of times the second turn play isn't that important either, so if we do have this card in our hand, a lot of times we can put it into play without it really hurting us. So I'm playing a full 4 of them, and wow, we're playing against a Boros deck. And so I'm going to keep my Ash Zealot. Oh wow, I am a very bad player. I just slapped that Sulphur Falls down, and I'm going to be taking 3 because of it instead of the mountain. Anyway, maybe I should learn to be able to talk and play Magic at the same time. So hopefully that doesn't kill us here. This Boros deck can be quite quick. I don't know what he's playing here. He might be an Aurelia version of this deck, so he might be a little bit slow. Wow, this is actually going to hurt me big time. Ash Zealot would have been amazing here. So I'm going to take 3, go to 17, and I'm just going to play the Steam Vents this time into play tapped. And now I can play Zealot, and hopefully he doesn't have any sort of haster. That way he can't give this guy flying in first strike, because I do not want to lose my Zealot here. I can put a Spectral Flight on him and do some major damage, but we also have Hell Rider coming down. I mean, Hell Rider for him would be awful. This would just wreck me. I'd have to block the Halberder. And yeah, this is just killing me that I got this out of turn late. And it does... Okay, I don't care about that. He can take that. It's just going to do an extra 5 damage to me, and I should be okay. So I'm actually probably just going to put out Lightning Mauler and Spectral Flight next turn. That way it gives me another blocker, because I do need to block. I am behind. Hopefully I also... Actually, if I draw on like a Pillar Flame, that's fine too. No Pillar Flame, so we are just going to play this Sulphur Falls, right? It comes into play untapped now. Yeah, we're fine. And I am just going to throw out the Lightning Mauler and not pair it. And it's pointless to actually put the Spectral Flight on the Lightning Mauler. We'll just put on the Ash Zealot. And if he's got another Act of Treason, we're just dead here. But we should be okay. I can block. This will deter him from swinging in with anything here, because I can block the 3-1 fire. I can block the 3-2. And he's bigger than either one of these. See what he does. Yeah, he does decide to block, attack in here with both of them. I'm just going to go here, maybe. I'm gonna block as well. See if he's got a Boros Charm to give one of them indestructible. But we can go over the top of him with like double Hell Rider if I draw into another Hell Rider. And I just think that eventually, yep, okay, permanent control indestructible. We don't take any damage though. That's a good thing. I do need to quit taking damage here, and it's still a card for a card. And our Ash Zealot does not die to his Halberder, or however you say that. Anyway, and it plays another one though. That's bad, as it's going to give everything first strike, and that dude flying. So ouch, drawn to another mountain. That's unfortunate. We'll put out the Hell Rider, and the Hell Rider unfortunately has to stay back and block. Or do we just swing in with the Hell Rider and we take 6 next turn? Yeah, I'm going to swing in because I can't block anything without the Hell Rider dying. So I'm just going to swing in, see if he wants to block it. And if we do draw into like another Hell Rider, we could have like a 1-turn kill. That's how powerful double Hell Riders are. But yeah, we're getting flooded with lands. It's just unfortunate that that's happening. See what's coming out here. A Sun Home, so he's going to be able to give everything +1/+0 until end of turn. So I'm going to be taking 8. So I have to block the Daring Skyjack here. And then I have to draw into some sort of removal next turn. See, oh wow, he didn't attack with anything. That surprises me. I could actually draw into something great here. A Lightning Mauler. Let's see how much damage I can end up doing. Let's see, 3, 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So of course not enough to... Yeah, and I have to leave Hellrider back this time. But I can't block anything again. I can't block anything without without my Hellrider dying. I can block the Sunhelm Guild Mage. And I think that's what I'm going to have to do. Yeah. I mean, he can activate that twice, though, next turn. I don't know if it's going to make any difference. So let's see if we can somehow survive this. So these will become 4 3s, 4 3s, 5. I can block and block, though. Block here, block there with our Ash Zealot. And block here, or block one of these and block one of those. And that will still survive. I'll take 5. I'll kill that. 5. If I don't block that, I will take 9. See, 5, 10. See what happens. Okay, just puts a 1-1 into play. So he's going to try to go for a kill here, but that's just letting me set up my board so well. As, I mean, he could attack in with the soldier now and the halberdiers, and he should get in some decent damage here. I mean, I will block here. Okay, this is fine. I'm definitely gonna enjoy this. I'm gonna end up taking 6 here, but he will lose 2 of his guys. I don't care about his flyer, that's for sure. So this will first strike off one of his first strikers, and this will kill off his Guild Mage. He has 1 card in hand, though. He could have another Boros Charm. If that's the case, then yeah, we're just screwed. And I can end up taking 6 here, and that's the best I think we can block. Get a kill off 3 of his creatures. Have 2 blockers up next turn, and no way for him to activate. Yeah, that was a very poor. I think that was a bad block in his favor. But again, we're just drawn into 2 lands here, getting land flooded. And eventually, I think he's going to get me with just a Searing Spear or a Boros Charm or any sort of haster. He can't attack in here. It's not worth it for him. Wow, this is just unfortunate. Really unfortunate. I've drawn into all of these lands. I'm feeling confident next round, though, that this deck will be able to take his, especially if I bring in Mortars. I think I will bring in Mortars if he's just trying to overwhelm me. But I don't know what he has in his hand either. He might just be slow rolling me. This is, wow, how many lands in a row is this? This is ridiculous. Oh well. That's magic for you, especially MTGO. Alright, where's a Searing Spear to finish me off, buddy? You've got to have one eventually. That's not going to quite do it. But I do have to block my Hellrider against your Wojek guy, so I guess that is okay. And then I go to 1. So I have to block here, and I have to block here. And I have to draw into a creature or I'm dead next turn, so yeah. And I go to 1 anyway, so a million things could happen here and I could die. Visible Stalker's not going to do it. But again, I can first strike something off. I mean, it's going to block, but yeah, it's just, what is this nonsense? Okay, that's fine. See, he shouldn't be able to, he shouldn't attack in now. I do have to block the Skynet Legionnaire, and I actually would. Yeah, so he should actually, no, he should probably just leave off a turn. He'll be fine if he doesn't attack here. Yep. There's a tandem lookout, and I think I might actually pair it and just try to draw something with the Invisible Stalker. He'll get in for a damage, and maybe I can actually draw a replacement, but I'm dead anyway because I don't have 2 flyers, so this is my only hope, is to tack in with the Invisible Stalker and draw something that can actually kill a creature. And that actually does work. I think we'll use it right now on the Halberdier. And I don't know if I can actually if I can actually pull this off, this will be amazing. I mean, he's bound to draw into some lands eventually, right? I guess he's got quite a few lands too. Haste. I'm going to die to a Legion Loyalist, huh? Well, that's unfortunate because now I can't block. Yeah, I can't block that. So we'll go on to the next one. And maybe I won't get so friggin' land flooded this time. But, I mean, we can bring in... Volcanic Strengths, of course, come in because he won't have anything to deal with them. Is it Staticasters? Whoa, yeah. I don't think I need to bring in Mizium Mortars because Staticasters will just rape his deck. He's got so many 1-drops in here. Dungeon Geist is a little bit slow. Hand of Bristlebrand is fine unless he plays Pillars. I'm going to assume he does play Pillars, so I'm going to take the Hounds out. Madcap Skills can be replaced for the Spectral Flights. And maybe, in fact, I don't even want... I mean, Ashzelts are great. Hell Riders are great. Invisible Stalkers are fine. I'm going to take out an Invisible Stalker. I'm going to take 2 Invisible Stalkers and bring in 1 Mizium Mortars and call it good. This is fine. We have action. No, we don't have action, but if we draw into two cards, this is amazing. Look at all our tandem lookouts. And we got the Is It Staticaster. That's exactly what we want to see versus him. So he mulls to 6. Let's see if we can now not draw a land for 7 turns. Mulls to 5. Mulls to 4. Alright, he keeps a 4-land hand. This will be very embarrassing if I lose to a 4-card hand against an aggro deck. But I mean, all he has to do is put out like a Boros Elite here and follow it up. But no play. There we go. We drew into our land. This is pretty much game. I'll be able to Is It Staticaster or Tandem Lookout. I think I will just play a Tandem Lookout. That way I can possibly pair it with the Hell Rider if I draw into another land. And I'm not too worried about the Guild Mage here. Oh, there we go. There's perfect. I actually, yeah, it's the wrong type of land though. So maybe, but I still think that we will Tandem Lookout just in case. And again, if he swings with both, I can just pair both the Tandem Lookouts together and draw cards. So let's see what happens here. Double Guild Mage. Wow, double Staticaster will be fun. Sir, I do not think I will block that. But if I draw into land? Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Yes, I'd like to take 2 life here. And I would like to play this Hell Rider. And I'd actually like to pair this. Alright, so you're going to see this interaction here. I'm going to draw 2 off the bat from the Hell Rider. And I'm assuming he's going to block this Tandem Lookout. No, he's not going to. So I'm going to draw 2 more cards. And actually end up having to discard a card, huh? So this Is It Guildgate is probably going to go bye-bye. And next turn we have quite a bit of options as well. Let's see if a Hell Rider of his own comes out. I mean, I can just Lightning Mauler. Okay, Searing Spear's my Hell Rider. That's kind of a jerk move. Come on, man. But take 4 here. Yeah, that's fine as well. We definitely are going to play a Lightning Mauler. And I guess I'm going to take 2 more again. We could just actually play an Ash Zealot and a Lightning Mauler. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to leave the Ash Zealot back. So I'm going to go Lightning Mauler, and I'm going to pair these guys to draw 2 more cards. And actually, I might be able to draw a land that doesn't hurt me. And if that's the case, I will just leave it open for Is It Staticaster, I think. Well, maybe I think an Ash Zealot might actually still be a better card here. So there's a Spectral Flight and a Sulphur Falls. So I could play the Sulphur Falls and keep back in Is It Stat and cast an Is It Staticaster. That could kill off like the Legion Loyalist if he happened to have it. But I think, again, the best play here is just to put this into play tapped and play this Zealot to block one of those guys. I mean, he can pump up his guys, but that uses his mana. And next turn we can just throw a Volcanic Strength and a Spectral Flight on our dudes, and that will be lethal. So let's see what comes down here. He just puts out a token. Yeah, don't care about that. You can't attack in with it now. So he's dead next turn because I'm going to put out a Volcanic Strength and a Spectral Flight on my dudes. So go ahead and do that. Volcanic Strength. And it doesn't matter which one I put on. This is... Oh, he's not quite dead, actually. Well, that's annoying that he's not... Yeah, he doesn't quite die. So Spectre Flight, I guess, on the 3-6. 3-6. When he pumps, he can do 4-8. I might just put it on the Tandem Lookout as well. Now we'll put it on the Ash Zealot. That way we can block something next turn. I'm gonna, since I have a, let's see, 4, 5, 6. He'll have to block here, but he can just block with the Soldier token. And then, I think I have to leave back both the Ash Zealot and the Lightning Mauler, because they'll take him down to a 1. Or we could just attack here with both. Oh, I should have put on here and tried to draw another card and draw into a Searing Spear. But, yeah, this will work. Kind of a misplan on my part. I'll take him down to a 5, though. I mean, a Hellrider is pretty bad, too. He'll do 4. Then I can block the Hellrider. Block one of those, 5, 6, 7. I think I'll be okay no matter what he draws here, though. And I draw a Tandem Lookout. Okay. Alright. So I've got 2 blockers back, though. I got lethal on board next turn. He basically, like I said, the only thing that can really save him here is a Hellrider, as he can't block either one of these next turn. Uh-oh. That's no good. So I can't block it 4. I don't think that's going to do it, though. Does he have a Searing Spear? That puts me at 7. And then puts me at 5, 4. So it'll only take me to 4. I'm okay again. He's dead next turn. Yep. So this is what I'm going to do. Block, block, and I take 5. And nothing else, huh? So I just get back my guy. Going to go ahead and pair a Tandem Lookout to an Ash Zealot. Which one is this one? No, we don't want to do that. Okay. Yes, we want to do it this way with Ash Zealot. And he could have a Searing Spear in his hand. If that's the case, do I need to leave back my... Is it Staticaster? Yeah. Doesn't matter if I draw a card here or not. So see if he actually has a Searing Spear. And nope, no Searing Spear, so he does die here. Alright, so we'll go on to the last game. Glad we got to see the interaction of Hellrider there. I didn't see any pillars, but I don't even know if they're not there. Invisible Stalker just seems really bad in this matchup, actually, as he is able to... We need to actually be more on the defensive than we need to be on the offensive. So I think the other... Do we only have one? Let's see. There's the other Mizium Mortars. I'm going to bring one Mizium Mortars, and I'm going to actually bring in... I'm going to bring in one of the Hound of Gristlebrand's to see how it works. And he didn't get a CR. He's a Staticaster. He ended up not casting it last turn, so... We can surprise him with that again if he has a gazillion of those 3-1 guys out, or the Legion Loyalists, or if he's playing the Boros Elites. So I'm feeling good about this match. We didn't see any pillars either. I mean, pillars are just devastating against his deck. I can take one of those 3-2s out, or a 2-2 flyer. Yeah, we're in good shape here. I think I do want to add a few more Snapcasters. Maybe take our Invisible Stalker countdown, or our Ash Zealot. Maybe, I don't know exactly what I'd take down, but I think Snapcasters are just so powerful in this deck that it has 4 pillars and 4 Searing Spears, and can actually bond at the end of turn when you snap it in, and then you can swing in. Anyway, it looks like our opponent disconnected here, so we don't get to see the next game. So we'll just go on to game number 2. I'll go find another game here. Sorry about not being able to show game 3. I'm going to still record this, though, because I like that interaction. Anyway, this is Kevin from Roguedeckbuilder.com. See you in the next game.